Hey guys, so I'm going to do another Q&A. I did one, I think, let me see, when did I do one? I've got when I did everything on my board. Two seconds, that's like... Oh, in January. Last time I did this was in January. And people generally ask how I get the questions for these Q&As. There's a lot of tag videos and a lot of people doing Q&As and stuff. So I just go through, like, watching Q&As and stuff and pick out like the questions that I think are the most interesting / what people want to know. Because I know if I ask you to leave a question in the comments, I will literally get one and then I'll feel like I need to answer it. So, you know feeling. So I'm going to answer these questions. I have 25 questions. Some are personal, some are not. So let's get into it. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? That you don't actually need friends. Just chill by yourself and you'll be fine. You'll find someone that'll accept you for who you are. Because last year I went through a rough patch because of someone at college, and they're not worth it. They were a so-called friend, and actually no, they were a bitch. Yeah, and then the year before that I didn't have any friends either. Like on the way to leaving school I didn't either. So like if people want to be your friend, they'll be nice to you, and if they don't, you can just tell. So like, not to waste your time on like people that aren't worth it. Question 2. If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? I have a drum kit and I'd love to be able to like play it well, because I can play the violin quite well. And I can't reach the guitar because I'm so small, so yeah. Because I already have the equipment, so I wouldn't have to buy it. So, yeah. What did you do? No, question 2. What did you do for your last birthday? My sister, brother and niece came down for the like weekend. We just chilled and like went out for food and stuff. Exciting. There is a vlog on it on this channel and my vlog channel, so if you want to go check it out, has birthday in the title, so yeah. Do one. I like notifications on my screen now. Share your hair care secret. Not to touch your, like, don't touch your hair all the time. And don't wash it every day, because that's not how it should be. You shouldn't like wash it every day or all the time. You should just wash it when you need to. So like if your hair starts to get a bit greasy, just put a bit of dry shampoo in. Like if it's on the second day your hair starts to get good, put a bit of dry shampoo in and the next day wash it. Easier. And like brush your hair before you go in the shower. Like, and then brush it when you get out of the shower. But not when it's wet, because then you'll break particles in your hair. Like that, the hard way. Oh man. Okay. I'm just gonna turn the volume of my laptop off because I'm actually using the laptop for this. Question 5. The TV's on while you're watching either some rubbish that my sister puts on Coronation Street or YouTube, because you can put YouTube on TV. So yeah. Number 6. What could you eat every day? Roast potatoes or chips. Like 2 of them. If you put that in front of me every day, I'd eat it. Yeah. Because roast potatoes are quite filling and chips and chips and brown potatoes are very similar, and this is so good. Number 7, what's your favourite type of sandwich? I'm not a bread person, like I'm not a fan of bread, but there was a good sandwich at the premiere. They do a turkey and coleslaw sandwich, which is like to die for, and I love that. And I like BLT with yeah, but I have to have mayonnaise in it, and I don't like brown bread. If you give me brown bread, I'm gonna sue you. So yeah, because I the reflux, it like worsens if I have brown bread. So you probably didn't know that either. What could you spend hours doing? Either watching YouTube videos, filming YouTube videos, if I had like all the ideas. What is your favourite books? I like all the Zoella books and stuff, and I like the Lemmy Snicket Series on Pressure Event books. I've read them, but I want to collect them because I love them. I used to read them when we went to the library and just get like a big book and used to sit there and just read them, and I'm like, yes. How would you describe your fashion sense? Laid back and comfy. Next one. 16. Do you prefer to be friends with girls or boys? Depends who the girl is. Because if the girl is like really dramatic / self-absorbed / all about me, I wouldn't hang around with them. Like if they're a decent girl, I'd hang out. But I'd mainly say boys because that's how I spent my last year of secondary school, just hanging around with boys because less dramatic. Like you can joke around with them and stuff, and they'll say it how it is. Like even if it hurts your feelings, they'll say it how it is. Do you care if people talk badly about you? Not at all. Feel free. It just means that if people talk badly about you, it means you're always on their mind, which means never forget you. So yeah. Name something you have to do tomorrow. So tomorrow is Sunday and I have to make popcakes for college on Monday because we're selling them. We might, if you go to my college and you're watching this, by the time this is up we will be doing it. I don't know. We might have to every Monday, who knows. What exactly are you wearing right now? I'm wearing this jumper with my black dungarees on. Black dungarees and socks. I can't really do that. Shall I do it? There. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. That was really good legit. I always like answering that question. So. Would you ever smile at a stranger? Well, every time I have one-to-one tutorials, we have to wait for like an hour for the like including before and after, until our next lesson, because our next lesson doesn't start until like 11, and sometimes we have to be there at 9:45, sometimes we have to be there at 10:05, and sometimes there at 20:00. And I always get there like 15 minutes early, and then like majority of the time the teacher's late by about 10 minutes, which I don't get how you could be late for a flipping lesson. Like if we're not allowed to be late, then you shouldn't be too. But generally I have to wait for an hour, like I did on the Thursday just gone. So yeah, so I did it on Thursday and just gone. And what was I gonna say? I did it on the Thursday. So you sit the seating area, the cluster seating area is like right upstairs, and all the staff walk past, and if you've got a big grump on your face, you don't know any of the teachers, but if you've got a grump on your face, they will notice and they'll be like, I'm going to find out who you are. So you have to smell them, and I generally smell at strangers because you know, the little kids are talking to you and they go, why is she so upset? And then you smile, it makes them feel down. It's like a thing. Everyone's a stranger at first, and then to whatever. They could turn back into a stranger, but yeah. Do you like to use post-it notes? Definitely yes. Do you over prepare or not prepare at all? I over prepare, like college. I take more pens than I need, take more paper than I need, and if I'm doing assignments I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh, you did. Do you over prepare or not prepare at all? I'd rather like over prepare, because then you know you've got everything you need, and then you know you're not missing anything. But if you're like not prepare at all, I'd be like a bit screwed. Like, you know, if you don't prepare for a video and you just ramble, and I have more to edit. But if I plan it, then I don't have more to edit, if you know what I mean. Next question is number 23. What is your usual bedtime? Right, I go to bed, like I actually like get in bed about like 11:30, 12, but I don't actually go to sleep until like 1 in the morning, because my editing now doesn't take that long, and uploading doesn't take that long either. It takes 5 minutes to export the footage, like finish the, like get the video onto like movie type thing, and then it takes 5 minutes to upload it now, like depending on how long it is, so it doesn't take that long, so it's not that, and I just find it really difficult to go to sleep. So yeah. What do you wear for bed? There is a video which I think has gone up before this one. Yes, it will have gone up on Saturday the 11th of March. So it'll be going up before this one, just before this one, and that is, depending on like how I feel and stuff, that is the types of pyjamas I wear. So that's basically what I wear for bed. And the last one is tea or coffee. I love tea and I love coffee, but I prefer coffee any day. If someone was like, what do you want, tea or coffee? If I'm really fancying a cup of tea, I have a cup of tea, but I don't drink tea that often. Like, I started drinking tea first and then went to the froth on a coffee, because my mum wouldn't let me drink coffee straight away. And then like we worked out that if I have loads of sugar, like I started tea with loads of sugar in, and then I lessened it. And then I went to the froth on coffee, and my dad had like 2 tablespoons of sugar, whatever, 2 things of sugar, and I liked the froth on it, so I was like, yeah, I like it. And then my mum was like, oh, you can drink it now, and I was like, yeah, good. So I had coffee, it's good, it's good. You can have coffee with syrup and stuff, and it's really good if you're like tired, but yeah. So that was all the questions. I don't actually know how long this is, because, so yeah, I need to just put the clips together. This is like not edited in any way. It might have been edited like one part of the question out, because I've answered it 3 times because the camera's always cut out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you want to answer these questions, these will be linked in the description. And yeah, I will see you very soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.